Okay, so first thing we're going to look at, something simple. Let's look at how to sharpen an image. Now there's a number of different ways. So let's first create a duplicate by clicking Ctrl J, and then you want to rasterize that image. So you right click on the side here and it'll bring up this menu and you click rasterize layer. So we've got a blank layer that we can play on, and the reason why we play on a blank layer is so we don't affect the main layer and create a destructive editing tool. Because once you start affecting the main layer, you can't come back later and change the original. You've actually edited the original and you can't come back and change it, and that's a bit of a problem. So let's go through a few sharpening techniques very quickly. Very simple. First go to Filter, Sharpen, and click Sharpen, and you will see that it has actually sharpened. And if we come in here, let's just go out a bit, you can see what it's done. So there's the first technique in sharpening. We don't really prefer it because you can see it actually pixelates a lot more than any of the other sharpening tools. So that's the first layer, sharpening. Very simple. Let's undo that. Control Alt Z, and Filter, we go to Sharpen and we click Sharpen. There we go. Exactly what we're saying. You'll notice a lot of pixelation in there, and that's not quite the effect you want. So it's an option, but there's a sharpening tool for you. So, okay, here's another technique. So that's another technique on sharpening. Filter, let's convert this to a smart object. Okay. Then we're going to go Filter, Other, High Pass Effect, and going to make it 2.5. Okay, so you're going to drop the radius down to 2.5 and click OK. Now that looks scary, but what we're going to do is set this layer to overlay, and now you can see the dramatic sharpening that you've had with a lot less granulation than we had before. So what you can do now is add a layer mask and then fill it with black 100%. Now you'll notice there's no sharpening. And now you take a white paintbrush. I usually use an opacity of 40% and change it to white, and then you can actually paint in over the detail that you want to be highlighted, and you can bring out that detail. So let's find something nice here. Okay, jeans always works lovely. And you can paint back the detail over those jeans. You can increase up to 80%, and you can bring all that back and bring that detail back, and now you'll notice when you turn the layer on and off that those selected areas that you have painted out will have the detail in it and not the total area. So you can really vary this. I mean, you can fill that layer with 50%, make it a 50% grey layer, so most of your photo has a touch of sharpening to it, and then you can go in with a white brush and paint in over the extra areas where you want more detail to be shown. So this is a phenomenal, I love using this technique, phenomenal technique on creating sharpening.